What's up, Taiwan? I'm Erika Liu with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Economic ties have long been a priority for Taiwanese diplomats, and the country's business relationship with Thailand is one of the strongest. While in Bangkok, our reporter Joyce Tseng visited a leading Taiwanese multinational, Delta, at its Thai subsidiary.
Taiwan has one of the most robust electronics industries in the world. Over half of its exports are electronic machinery and equipment. And the country has a long history of working with regional economic partners in this field. In the early 90s, then-President Lee Teng-hui introduced a Go South policy, ushering Taiwanese businesses away from China and towards Southeast Asia. One key country in that shift was Thailand.
很多人想要到第三国尤其是像泰国，因为它的基础建设可能会在这个东南亚之中会比较是属于比较前面一点的。
Other presidents have had their own versions of the Go South policy, including current President Tsai Ing-wen. Today, over 200,000 Taiwanese business people reside in Thailand. Taiwan also invested a total of $1.3 billion in the Southeast Asian country in 2022 alone, making it Thailand's fourth largest source of foreign direct investment. Arguably one of the most successful Taiwanese companies in Thailand is electronic components giant Delta. Its Thai subsidiary skyrocketed in the local stock market earlier this year, becoming the most valuable company on Thailand's exchange.
For Delta, it's quite well known in the Thailand stock market. Big companies, quite good reputations in the market as well.
Delta supplies power components to the likes of Apple and Tesla. Its expertise in electric vehicles and charging solutions also makes it an industry leader in envisioning future smart cities. Speaking to TaiwanPlus, Delta's Chief Human Resources Officer for Southeast Asia, Huang Zhihao, said expanding the company's talent pool beyond borders has been critical to its innovation.
Taiwan, the birth rate is dramatically low recent years. And that is a challenge because talent always is the key point about business. We don't limit ourselves to focus on the talents in certain area. We try to expand our scopes, no matter the talents come from any countries.
That level of diversity is particularly important in the fast-paced world of tech.
Things change so rapidly, and no one can confidently say that this kind of profile can really 100% meet for our future needs.
With Taiwan and Thailand both involved in the advanced tech supply chain, any move to beef up ties could help ensure they stay on top of the latest trends. Alex Chen and Joyce Zhen for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's cabinet has proposed a bigger defense budget for next year. The budget would total $14 billion, an increase of 7.5% from 2023. The draft proposal will be sent to lawmakers for review in August. Aside from the standard defense budget, there are also two special budgets this year meant to improve the military's air and sea strike capabilities and to improve fighter jets. Each of those are worth roughly $1.5 billion. Taiwan's Vice Premier Zheng Wen-can highlighted the push for Taiwan to build its own self-defense capabilities.
台湾需要增加国防的力量，才有和平的筹码，才能够展现我们保护自己的决心，努力地实现国防自主。
Lawmakers have passed new rules to crack down on sexual harassment in the workplace. The amendments require employers to report any harassment cases to government authorities. They also make it easier for victims to appeal investigation results and raise maximum fines for perpetrators to $30,000. The new rules are in response to Taiwan's Me Too movement, which has seen hundreds of people speaking out against alleged offenders. Related amendments have already been passed for schools. Taiwan's health ministry is rolling out a new plan to help young people cover the cost of mental health care. Starting Tuesday, people aged 15 to 30 can take advantage of 3 government-subsidized counseling sessions. The number of young people in Taiwan experiencing mental health issues has jumped in the last 5 years. This has led to a year-on-year increase in suicide rates. The new plan could help around 18,000 people get access to professional help and begin the process of therapy. One of Taipei's most renowned underground music venues is saying goodbye. As Jeremy Olivier reports, it's just the latest blow for Taiwan's independent music scene.
The end of an era for underground music in Taiwan. After 23 years, one of the country's most iconic venues is closing its doors. During those years, Riverside Music Cafe in Taipei's trendy Gongguan district played host to a raft of young, aspiring indie artists. Some, like Xin, the singer of rock group Mayday, are now among Taiwan's most popular musicians. At a recent retrospective held for the Livehouse, bands came to pay their respects.
比较看到可以你流汗啊、毛细孔的那一种，就对我来讲，这边有点像就是一个台北的一个秘密空间这样。
The venue's founder, Getty Lin, says it's a bittersweet moment.
我们常讲说，不要走进那个对接的地下室，那是个错误的天堂。可是我们这个高尚23年的天堂，也是要面临这一天要结束。
Riverside Cafe is not the only music venue in Taipei to shut down this year. In February, its upstairs neighbor, Kafka by the Sea, was forced to close after a number of setbacks. That same month, underground livehouse and practice space APA Mini also closed down. As Lin and the many bands who called Riverside their musical home for the past 2 decades say their goodbyes, young musicians in Taiwan's capital now find themselves grappling with a shrinking space to perform. Leon Lien and Jeremy Olivier for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's movie scene is dominated by local films, U.S. blockbusters, and hits from the country's East Asian neighbors. But on Friday, for the first time, audiences enjoyed an award-winning feature in the Bengali-Language. TaiwanPlus reports.
Between summer blockbusters Oppenheimer and Barbie, Taipei moviegoers now have a third option, these two Indian boys making cinematic history. Their movie, Dostoji, is the first ever Bengali-language Indian movie to be released in Taiwan. It's a tale of a bond bridging religious divides, starring two first-time actors.
These two boys' smile and friendship is really attractive me to know more about this film.
The boys' charm convinced Taiwanese producer Ivy Yu Shan to help release the art house Indian film, crafted by a first-time director on a shoestring budget with a ragtag crew. It opened in Taipei on July 28 to a sellout crowd.
It's quite unprecedented that a Bengali language movie has brought so many Taiwanese people to this theater. The film Dostoji has been released across Taiwan in more than 15 theaters and has been receiving rave reviews.
The film's title comes from the Bengali word for friend, and its message of friendship and harmony has crossed the language barrier in Taiwan.
This is the best movie. I'm very touching. My heart.
Bengali cinema has a long pedigree. India's first Oscar-winning filmmaker, Satyajit Ray, made most of his films in the language, which is spoken by about 270 million people, mostly in India and Bangladesh. In fact, it was Ray's classic Pather Panchali, or Songs of the Road, that inspired Dostoji's director Prasun Chatterjee to make this film.
Those were like eye-openers for me. Like I started thinking that how it's possible. So I have watched that film, like what I told you, for maybe 30 good times.
Like Ray's masterpiece, Chatterjee's debut movie has also won international recognition. And its positive reception here in Taipei is poised to open new avenues for collaboration between two Asian art house cinema legends, India and Taiwan. Isan Chen and Shubham Pal for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally today, we leave you with images of dogs in colorful scarves running with their owners in Venezuela's capital, Caracas. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.